Hello, students. How are you all? This is Leena, ma'am, and I'm here with the MCQ questions of the chapter Motion and Measurements of Distances. Children, for this particular chapter, I have already posted two videos of advanced label, and the links for those videos are given in the description section. If you have not gone through those particular video, you just go through it so that it will be easier for you to answer all these questions. Okay, so we will see more questions besides this particular part, this particular video, I mean to say. After this, a little advanced level we will practice. Okay, so this is part 1. Let us see what are the different questions and let us try to answer them. Okay, so here is the first question. The SI unit of length is, the options are meter, centimeter, kilometer, none of this. So the answer is meter. Children, if you want to try it out, and you should also, just do one thing. The moment you will get the question, after that just pause the video. Just write down on a piece of paper your answer and match it, how many questions you have done correctly, and then you write it down in the comment section. Okay, so let me see what how you are performing. So let us move on to the second question. Question number 2. 10 mm is equal to, the options are, A is saying 1 centimeter, option B 1 meter, C 10 dm, and D none of this. So children, just take out your pen and paper, as I already told you, calculate it and find it out. And the answer is 1 centimeter. Fine. Let us move on to the third question. The SI unit of mass is, the options are quintal, gram, kilogram, none of this. And the answer is kilogram. Question number 4. The SI unit of area is, options are centimeter into centimeter into centimeter. That means centimeter cube. Option B, centimeter into centimeter, that is centimeter square. Option C, meter into meter, that is meter square. Option D, none of this. Right? So the answer is meter square, that is m into m. Next question. The amount of surface occupied by an object is called its, options are volume, area, mass, all of this. Children, here you have to remember these questions comes in a variety of ways. So you have to remember, when a surface occupied by an object, that is called its what? Means what you are calculating. Okay, so the answer here is area. Question number 6. The space occupied by an object is called its, options are area, volume, mass, none of this. Just another topic, I mean to say just opposite of it. There in the question number 5 we had seen about the surface occupied by the object. Here space occupied by an object. There is a difference, children, just see it. So from this, what is the answer? It is volume. So you have to remember, when it is saying the surface occupied by an object, it is the area. When we are saying the space occupied by an object, that is the volume we are talking about. So the next question is, the volume of a cube is calculated by multiplying its side. How many times? That means the question is asking that. So in the options it is saying option A 2 times, B 3 times, C 4 times, D none of this. So what will be the answer? It is 3 times. Okay. Side into side into side. Question number 8. Which of the following is a derived quantity? The options are length, volume, mass, none of this. So the answer is volume here, because if you'll see the other options like length and mass, they are not depending on anything. Volume depends on, for like just now in question number 7 we had seen, it depends on the side, the length, right? So that's how it is derived quantity. The concept of derived quantity and the fundamental quantity, already it is described in the first part of the video of this chapter. Just go through it and you will be able to answer all this. Next question. Question number 9. Which of the following is a symbol for Celsius? Degree Celsius, degree Fahrenheit, K, none of this. So the answer is degrees Celsius. And next question, that is 1 quintal is dash kg. Options are 10,000 kg, I mean to say here. B is 10, C 1000, D 100. So 1 quintal is dash kg, that answer is 100 kg. Next question is, which of the following is not a standard unit of measurement? Okay, so the options are meter, handspan, Kelvin, second. So the answer is handspan because it is a non-standard unit, right? Question number 12 says, which one of the following is the standard unit of time? So options are minute, second, hour, none of this. You must be knowing this answer. It is quite easy. It is second. Correct. Now let us move on to the next question. Question number 13. The volume of an object is the dash occupied by it. Options are surface, space, mass, weight. So what volume, just in of the previous questions I told you, you have to remember with volume what we compare or what we see, that is surface, sorry, space. Yeah, so with volume, space, with surface it is area. Very good. Okay, question number 14. Which one of the following is the SI unit for measuring temperature? Right. So the options are Celsius, Kelvin, Fahrenheit. None of these. Answer is Kelvin. Next one. Question number 15. The volume of liquid is expressed in kg, meters, kilometer or liters. So the answer is liters. Question number 16. 1 meter square equal to dash centimeter square. Here the options are 10 to the power 2, 10 to the power 3, 10 to the power 4 and 10 to the power 5. Children, you all know 1 meter equal to 100 centimeter, that is 10 to the power 2. Now it is asking for the square. Just double it, 10 to the power 2 centimeter square. So what it will be? Yes, you must have guessed it right. That is 10 to the power 4 centimeter square. Correct. Now let us move on to the next question. Question number 17. Which of the following is used for measuring mass? The options are beam balance, divider, screw gauge and balance wheel. The answer is beam balance, or it is simply called as balance. Question number 18. The length of the elbow to the tip of the middle finger is called cubit, uncia, yard, footstep. So the answer is cubit. Move on to the next section. The width of the thumb is called footstep, uncia, yard, cubit. The answer is uncia. Question number 20. The distance from the tip of the nose to the thumb of a stretched arm is called what? Options are arm length, then cubit, yard, footstep. So the answer is yard. That's all in this video, children. I hope you must have scored well and you must have enjoyed it. For more questions, for more interesting questions, in fact, you have to watch the further videos. Till then, bye bye. Thank you, everyone.